Welcome to the Black Light Show.
The Black Light.
Come on in and tell us what you would like to discuss.
What you discussing?
The black-
Coco?
The black light.
Facebook.
Facebook.
Welcome to the Black Light, bro.
That's right.
We here now.
It's lit.
I don't know how lit it is, but I know we got something.
You don't gotta put it in.
Say what you're gonna discuss.
That's
Right.
right.
All
right.
So we're gonna discuss Facebook selling accounts, verified accounts at that.
And this is the slam dunk contest.
What kind of damn marker is this?
Dollar Tree.
Why are you writing all caps?
No, I shouldn't. As soon as you said that, I
Don't
did.
pay him no attention.
That's all right.
You
All
have
caps.
to answer to him.
All
But
caps.
I'm gonna talk about
I'm the only one that
Bomber.
should be writing in all caps.
Big capper.
Murs and Broody. How you spell Broody? B-E-A-U.
That's good enough.
I'm gonna write down Lil Uzi Vert. No,
Ooh, don't do it.
Who?
Don't do it. That's like
Rihanna.
What's up?
What's up?
Super Bowl, what was it?
You know
57.
What, 57. You know I told you was gonna happen.
No, what I told y'all was gonna happen was what happened.
I told you Patrick Mahomes.
Alright, bet. Here we go.
No problem. You probably need to sit. No, that's cool.
Or you wanna sit here?
Sit down.
No, we
You wanna
good.
sit here?
No, we good.
Did she want you to sit by her?
No, it's
Go
cool.
on over there. We live.
I see you have a lot to discuss today. Let's start with an
I was gonna
introduction.
try to be different, but I guess
Starting from the far left, take turns introducing the person to your right.
Is anybody on your left?
Starting from the far left.
So we got the wonderful Michelle Thomas missing in action. She would be right here. No.
Hey, Michelle.
You can't follow instructions. 'Cause
No.
He said starting
Well,
from
right.
the far left.
Right.
Introduce the person to your right. So it's him first.
So this is Aki.
Oh, you know my name?
I learned it that quick.
Damn. See, that's that politics shit. Learning names real quick.
All right.
That's it.
He's the guy. No, obviously there's a lot to learn about him. You guys will learn. I'm just getting to know him, but I think it's a lot more. I can't wait to learn more.
Really, that is so
Absolutely.
nice of
Absolutely.
you to say.
Absolutely.
I'm Aki. Everybody knows that. This is Mama right here. This is B. Michelle Mama. I'm supposed to. Am I doing it right?
Yep.
I am, right? 'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah. I get. So this B. Michelle Mama, and she's the my auntie of pop culture
Mm.
and everything.
One
real.
day I'm auntie and one day I'm mama. He don't know who I am yet.
It depends on your attitude.
That's true. Because the mother in me comes out.
Right. When the mama come out, I'm like, oh, you my auntie today.
So, alrighty. And to my right, that is the. So you have a movie star name,
Nicole John.
The star, the mother, the daughter,
Woo,
the
woo.
entrepreneur, the tax.
Woo, woo. Tax Max.
Tax Max. No. Oh.
All right. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, no,
and
yeah,
then
it's it.
can I speak? No one interrupted you. That over there is Ronnie.
Yo, boo.
Cut, edit, mind your business.
Oh,
Right.
Oh,
We go through that last show.
Yeah.
Somebody did.
Don't be announcing stuff I ain't announced.
Mind your own business.
Not my business.
All right, Taisha, what we got on the menu today?
Yes, Taisha.
Taisha.
Come through, Taisha.
Taisha.
Who is Taisha?
I guess they named
This the computer name.
they named her Taisha.
Taisha.
Oh, Lord. Y'all, the Ferragamo game is getting weak.
Y'all better be trying to think about what's going on here in Texas. Y'all worried about what's going on down there.
Look, I don't give a damn what's going on here in Texas. You know why?
Texas has own damn
Let me
problem.
tell you why I'm not worried about it. Let me tell you why I'm not worried about what's going on here in Texas. Because all the shit they talk about, Greg Abbott and this and that, blah, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. Guess what? This is a place you can come and everything is like no holds bars. You ain't got no license, you can buy you a car. You don't need no insurance. Look, you come to Texas, Everything is just open and wild. I'm telling you, it is. You can survive.
And you don't think that's a problem.
No, I don't think it's a problem. I think it's great because growing up in Atlanta, Georgia, I can tell you this. I'm from the Bronx, New York City, originally.
So you're from Atlanta, the Bronx,
No,
North
I'm trying to make it seem like
Carolina,
I'm George
Jamaica,
Santos.
Bahamas.
Jamaica, Bahamas.
Listen, okay, this is what I'm gonna say. Atlanta, Georgia is very hard for a black man to grow up. It really is. Because even the police officers, the judges, they all have
So what you think the same thing in Texas?
No,
They ain't good
no,
for the black man
no,
either.
let me tell you something. In Texas, if you get pulled over in Texas with no driver's license, you get a ticket for no license and that you're going out right your fucking way. If you're in Georgia and you get pulled over and you don't have a driver's license, your ass is going to jail.
I will say that the tag on my car says 2021 and the police just be like, oh, they either don't say nothing or they just send me a citation. I think I've gotten one ticket. I've been pulled over like 3 times.
I'm not saying it's good or bad. What I'm saying is that that's what it is.
I see you have a lot to say. Are you ready to start?
I'm dead.
That's Taisha.
Let's go, Taisha.
Let's go,
Or
Taisha.
Taquana, whatever your name is.
You're not gonna rename her.
Taisha.
My skin is popping, right?
Yeah, your skin popping.
That's
You
that
got your skin so soft on.
collagen. Collagen.
Ooh, did you try that body butter me and B bought home from Atlanta? So good. I went to buy me some. I need to go on her website today.
February is Black History Month. I noticed all of you have a few things in common. You're black, blackety black. Especially the one on the right.
Okay.
And you are all business owners. From your past experiences, do you think black people are too hard on each other?
Oh, snap. We're going to go down the line or we're just going to
Let's
jump
go.
in?
Let's go.
You're on the right.
Absolutely. I definitely think, especially in Facebook and, other Instagram, social media, period, when somebody goes to a small black business and they do something wrong, they're so ready and quick to blast them, speak their name, and tarnish that company's image. But how many times do you go to the same major corporation and they make a mistake and yet you still go back there the next week? So why can't we give other small business owners grace?
I agree, but then too, I also sort of feel like black business owners, y'all sort of have this better than people. Than you see people, you automatically judge your black customer. Here she comes, she wants something for free. So then y'all sometimes, not all the time, but then sometimes y'all put that barrier up that you make it hard for the return to return, because no matter if I'm spending my money and this is my turn. Wait,
Okay.
Let me get what I got to say. Don't interrupt. If I'm the customer and I enter a business, whether it's black or non-black, but we talk about black on black, and you got something that I know, because I know I'm a shopper. So now here you got this dress for $89.99, and I know it ain't worth no more than $50. But see, if I can get a $10 discount, then you want to dog me out. But you're already you making $60, $70 profit. So if you give me the $10 discount, make me feel good, I'm going to come back. And I'm going to spend my money and more money and more money. And then I'm going to tell somebody how nice you are and how good your business is. And then they're going to come back. Because I'm a trendsetter. So people want what I got. And they do. But when you walk in the door and y'all start judging people, right away, it makes it hard to do business with you. That's my point of view. Now, what you got to say?
Are black people harder on black people in business? I would say that they are. The problem is that I think that I'm going to piggyback off of y'all two. It is true that black people. I'm just going to go off what you said. Black people have a problem with pricing. Okay. And then on top of that, black customers are always like, that ain't worth that. I can get that on Alibaba for $12.99. Why you charging me $65 for it? Well, and white labeling is also an issue with black companies. Oh my God, I have so much to say that I just really. It's gonna sound like I'm going on a tangent, and I don't want to do tangent talk.
I understand.
No, sis, it don't.
But I will say this, and I do understand that based on what Nicole said, that black people do. You only have one time to screw up. And I'm gonna tell you this: as a contractor, I just recently people were telling me I had this black guy come to my house to do a knockdown texturizer on the wall on the whole house.
Okay.
The black guy was like trying to charge me $5,000 for something that I can get done for the whole house for $3,500, and he was telling me it's just gonna do the ceiling. So I told him, I said, well, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I gave him a deposit, $2,100 deposit. I can show you on my phone right now.
No,
No, but what I'm saying is that he couldn't do the job that I wanted him to do. He
Right.
couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him, I said, well, you know what? I have other jobs that you can do because this house is a project. You know, I gave him and his wife a $2,100 deposit. You know, they took my money and ran off with it. Thank God I used my American Express card because American Express does their own investigation. I was able to take pictures, show the American Express that they didn't do the job, blah, 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 whatever. But I had people behind me saying, oh, you should give the black man a chance, give the black man a chance, give the black man a chance. But guess what? When I gave the black man a chance, he fucked me over.
You not have to say fuck.
He screwed me over.
Did you like it?
No!
I just messing with you.
Now American Express is trying to tell me that you're going to give me my money back, blah, blah, blah. But I'm waiting. First they said it was going to be on February 5th. February 5th came and went. Then they said the 15th. The 15th came and went.
That's
And
a
I'm
white
still
man
waiting.
business, so that's
So
a white man part of that.
But my point is that this is the reason why black people hold black people hard, because here I am in a situation where I can help black people. Him and his wife were so nice to me. They were coming up to me, hugging me. Oh, Aki, you're so great, blah, blah, blah. When as soon as I told them, you can't do this is the thing. They could have done other jobs for me for that same $2,100 that I gave them. Like, still need to have the patio done. I still need to have the
I got a
house.
question for you. So what about that situation hurt you the most? Why did it?
What hurt me the most about the situation is that I told him, I said, well, being that you can't do this job for me, I have other jobs that you can do for me, so I can eat up that money that I already paid you as a deposit. But they chose to ghost me instead. That's the part that hurt me.
How you gonna get somebody a deposit before they even the
No,
contract even
no,
do the job?
no. You're missing it. They came to me as if they are they came to me as if they knew how to do the job. They charged me $5,000. I said, okay. They wanted a deposit. I gave them $2,100 deposit. They couldn't do the job, so I told them, hey, I fired them from the job. But I said, hey, you know what? I have other jobs that you can do.
I got that.
But instead of just coming and do the other jobs that they can do for the money I already gave them,
Right.
they ghosted me.
Right.
Is that a black or white issue? Is that a black person issue?
Yes.
I'm
I
gonna say
believe
that
it
it's
is.
not. So I'm gonna say that I have a client right now waiting
Let's stick
to
to what I
open.
just said because no, hold on.
It's
Because-
very similar. It's the same exact situation. So we were supposed to open in July.
Does anybody
Jackery
understand what I
spot.
just said?
Yes, I understand. And I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. So in July, we're supposed to open. We needed the layout, right? Because it's a building, so we needed to finish out the layout. The plumbers have to come in. They have to draw paperwork. It has to get approved by the city. It's permit, right? We're going through the city because they're like, oh, well, you have to get the permit. We're going through the city. We're trying to get the permit. We're trying to get the permit. Come to find out, we can't get the permit because it actually has to be drawn up by an architect. They had to have somebody. So the plumbers were actually supposed to do it. They were actually Hispanic men. It has caused us, July, we're in February, going into March, just barely got their permit. They had to actually go hire somebody outside of their firm to get everything done because they accepted work outside the scope of their nature and ability.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Because the job that I'm talking about is called knockdown texture. He said he knew how to do it.
Mhm.
I told him I wanted all the walls done. He tried to charge me $5,000 just to do the ceilings and all the rooms, and that's not what we talked about. I wanted the whole house done, like new house style. You know when you go to the new houses, they have that knockdown texture and all everywhere. I got that done for $3,500. You want to charge me $5,000 just to do the ceilings, and you don't even know what you're doing? And when I fire you from the job, you don't even want to come back. I told you, I said, look, I have other jobs for you to do. The patio needs to be done. That you can, patio needs to be done. I need flooring put in. He said, I do flooring, this and that. Okay, so why didn't you just?
When you can't hold that one black man.
No, listen, I can't. No, I can't. No, I'm not going to do that. But what I'm saying is that
Right.
I'm giving you an opportunity to do other things to eat up the money that I already paid you
Right.
for the job that you said you could do that you can't do.
That. He got you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why are you doing me? That's my point.
It happens.
They don't pick and choose. If they can see who they can get, that's what they do.
I
They
paid.
all con artists.
I know where he lived. I know where his wife lived. I look because I'm savvy. I went to the Bear County CAD. Looked at their name. I know the address, everything. And I told them, I said, listen, I'm gonna sue you or put a mechanics lien on your fucking house. They still haven't fucking called me. They call me and say, hey, you know what? A few times they call me. The husband calls me. Oh, I'm gonna meet you on Thursday because this is what it is. I actually wanted to show him what I actually wanted to get. I wanted him to see the job done, completed by somebody else, so that he doesn't make the same mistake again. You understand what I'm saying? But he dissed me even on that. So, I feel bad because not only can I not share with you, but you're not even going to learn from me. Like, that's the most hurting part to me, is that you've taken away every opportunity I had to show you something, to do something better. You took it away from me, and you took my fucking money.
Like my vending machine.
So, are you trying to say that that's an example, like all black people do stuff like that?
No, but what I'm saying is you posed a question about, do black people treat black people hard? And I'm trying to show you why I treated him hard. And the thing about it is, when I was trying to show him the right way to do something, he dissed me. Like, who does that? Like, I was willing to be like, you know what? I have a job for you to do. I have jobs for you to do. And instead of you taking the jobs, I wanted him to see what the job that I hired him for is supposed to look like, so he doesn't make the same mistake again with another client. You
But
see
if
what
he
I'm
took
saying?
your money and ran off, then
Right, but
he doesn't really care.
That's
And you
the
can't-
point.
Right. You can't school him. He's
Right.
not legit.
That's a him
And
problem.
that's what
That's a
problem.
him problem.
Yeah, but see, that's what makes black people look at black people in a bad light. That's what does it.
So that's
I don't think so. I disagree because last year I paid somebody $3,686 to send me a vending machine. I worked with this person for about 2 months. They're supposed to help me locate the machine. We're going back and forth. Finally, I'm like, all right, we nailed down a location. All of a sudden, then their account, which I paid them off, was frozen or something like that. So they tell me that I should be receiving a refund. And once I get the refund, then maybe I can, purchase again if I still wanted to. So they told me if I didn't get the funds in about a week to go ahead and dispute it. Funds didn't come. I had to dispute it. It took me about 60 days to get my money back. So that didn't really change the way that I actually affect with people. Actually, the day after I got those funds, did you let it affect you? You can't be letting everything affect you.
What I'm trying to say is that will I employ another black person again? Yes. But the thing about it is I'll do more vetting before I do it. Because that's what's me being naive. I didn't vet him out.
And that's what's wrong with us as a culture. We jump into things without fully taking the time to get a game plan together, get experts to consult with us and things of that nature. So sometimes we make mistakes with our money and time because we didn't take the time to go get that expertise.
That's true. I agree to that 100%.
What you
We
gotta
didn't
say?
do our homework.
You haven't
We
said
are going to
anything.
let you talk.
I think it's the mindsets. I just think, why do we do what we do? Why do we treat each other like that? Most of us never had nothing.
Right.
Most of us are taught to be consumers more than buy.
That's true.
So if we're taught to be consumers, we think, us as business owners still think that way. So we're going to be hard on people. Does everybody deserve a chance? Absolutely. It's a person-to-person thing, but we do treat each other hard because we learned that from other people. Like we got
From
something.
slavery.
Well, I'm trying not to say that, but we learned what this is mine.
Right.
You know, I want to be on the top, right? And so I want to stay here. So how do I do that?
Well, you know, this is the thing. I teach my mentees all about sharing, and what my mentee group, you know, I try to teach them that because I grew up in the fact of the family saying like children are to be seen, not to be heard. Like they don't talk about money, and if you have an idea, it's supposed to be a fucking secret and all that. I try to shatter that because it's like I don't have my own children. I want to have my own kids, but I don't have them. But I will tell you this: I've created my own family. You know what I mean? And we talk about money. We talk about everything that needs to be discussed because it needs to be discussed. That's another problem that Black people have. I think that we have is that we don't talk about anything. Kids will be seen, not heard. We don't.
But I don't know. I think that was maybe my generation.
Yeah.
But I think what y'all got.
Mine's I'm 48 years
Can I
old.
say something like you? I think the
Come on, Auntie.
Oh, okay, I'm watching now. I think for Black people, what I've seen, because y'all have way more money than we did at 30, 40 years old. Me and my peers, people I grew up, we didn't have this amount because times has changed. You know, just take an instant when we worked at McDonald's, we make $5 an hour. Now I can go to McDonald's and make 15. So the money has
So
changed
15
and
is still
shifted.
$5.
But so now that y'all grew up poor and we grew up poor, that we want to give our children instead of our children earning. And that is the issue that we have now, in my opinion, with Black families. They're not making their children earn anything. They're giving them because they have it to give.
Nicole is.
I totally agree with that. So being that I'm mixed, I'm half Hispanic, half Black. I grew up around my dad's family,
Black,
which is, Black.
Black.
However, when I
Hispanic
was
is
younger, we got that. We're not going to get into all that. However, I kind of had an upbringing of rich dad, poor dad. My grandfather took care of all of his wife died when his kids were young, so he was a single father. He was in the military, got out the military, and he bought property before property was even an idea.
What year was this?
My mother's
Just in general.
I'm gonna say in the 70s, 80s.
Okay.
So he was able to send all of his kids to college. All of his kids graduated debt free. The only one who didn't go was my mother because she dropped out. So I got to grow up seeing her and my dad and the way that they lived versus my mother's and, siblings. And how they got to be debt free. By the time my grandpa passed, he gave each one of them a house. It was all their rental house except for my mother. My mother lived in hers because she didn't have a house. But it has formed a lot of who I am, and I get to have those conversations with my children about money because I've seen both sides.
Well, see, you're in the money industry, so it's better.
That's why I'm in the money industry.
But it's easy for you, but a lot of Black people, a lot of brown people are not in the industry. And that same old perpetuality is still in existence today. It's still there. My sister was talking to me today about an idea that she had to sell some fucking Donald Trump t-shirts by 2024. And she was like, I don't even want to tell you about it. I'm like, it's t-shirts. Like, I had that idea. I'm quite sure you had that idea. You had that idea.
I ain't had no fucking idea to sell no fucking Trump.
No.
That's a lie.
No.
That's a lie.
Listen,
I ain't selling none Trump.
Listen.
Nope.
No, but what I was trying to say is that the idea of selling a t-shirt.
Nope.
The idea of selling a t-shirt is not new.
Well, no.
Is my point.
So
You understand what I'm saying?
Let's redirect a little bit. So here's a follow-up question.
No Trump.
Are Black people a monolith? So
No.
So what is a monolith first? So let's
They're
say
all the same.
So are Black people a monolith? So
No.
We're the most diverse. We're the most different Or what is it? We have the most variety. We got the smartest,
Why
we
you
got the
say that?
dumbest, we got the
I'm just thinking,
darkest, we got the lightest. We everything.
Black people are not a monolith because guess what? We are the global majority,
Mhm.
and you know there have been all of these sayings said about us. First, it was like black and indigenous people, whatever. Then they
Mhm.
changed it to brown and black people, well, black and brown people of color. Which within our own selves, there's like this thing of like who's the best, the brown people or the black people. So I even heard this thing called BIPOC, which is black indigenous people of color.
Wow.
So it's like people are always jockeying to be on top of
Yeah.
even our own group.
Mhm.
But we need to understand and realize that we are all the same. Race is a construct.
We're
It's
not all
not
the
even
same.
no. Race is a construct. It's not real.
Right.
We're
That's
not,
the first thing we need to realize. Is that race is not real.
Right.
It doesn't exist. Nationality exists.
Mhm.
Race does not.
You right.
A lot of people in the Latino community don't even realize that. I have friends that are my barbershop that I go to. There's a guy who's Puerto Rican that he's always on me, and I'm like, "You just a light skinned nigga that speaks Spanish."
Mhm.
Okay, my grandpa darker than me.
And wait, hold up. This is even on top of that. Then guess what? Yo, you was dropped off before me, so actually you more African than me. And you know how I know you more African than me? When I look at your motherfucking food, nigga.
Mhm.
I look at your
why you
food.
gotta use all the niggas?
No, listen. Listen. I don't use the word, but I'm just saying in that instance, it's appropriate because he's discounting me, and I'm trying to let him know that listen, you're more African than me. Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans are more African than African Americans. Period.
So
Full stop.
so when you talk, there's this trend that's coming around, and it's the same trend that a lot of people use, by the way, and it's a comparison, and so it's always a natural like comparison. So I think, for example,
I thought you wasn't even in the shop.
I'm always in the show. It's my show,
Like,
right?
right?
So I think that black people want to be united and feel like we should all be one, especially since we all have a common oppressor. And I think by doing so, we kind of say, hey, how come this black person don't take care of me? How come these black people don't look after me? How come we're not all in the same neighborhood, going to the same school,
It's the
all looking
system.
out for each other?
It's the system. And they have been very good at creating the system to make us believe that we have to be against each other. There's no
That's not
reason-
what I'm saying, though.
Oh, go
So
ahead.
I'm saying that black people naturally want to unite,
They do.
and we want to stick together.
And we don't want to destroy.
But what happens is that when we go to one of our brothers or sisters and they do something that lets us down, we feel an extra type of hurt.
Mhm.
That's from white supremacy.
Because
That's from white supremacy. That is a direct
I think
correlation
that's-
to white supremacy.
That's situational. Some people like take things personally and shouldn't take things
but
personally.
like, for
It's
example,
white supremacy.
like Aki, your
It's white
situation.
supremacy.
So are you saying you're the victim of white supremacy?
Of course.
So shouldn't you be aware of it?
I am aware of it. But unfortunately, a lot of my brothers and sisters are not.
But I don't think you're aware of it because what you did was when that black person conned you out of your money, you naturally generalized it to all black people.
No, I didn't.
That's what you said, though.
No, I did not. Run it back.
Drop the
I
flag.
never said that.
Drop the flag.
I never said that.
Drop the
Okay,
flag.
so
What I said was that other people in my group were like, you know what, give this black guy a chance to do a job. And I said, you know what, I haven't seen any of his work or anything. I'm gonna give him a chance. I gave him a chance to do a job, and he accepted a job that he did not know how to do. But he lied to me and said he knew how to do the job.
White people don't accept jobs from white people without getting portfolios or things like that. So why should we?
No, have mercy, Jesus.
What's the next topic?
Yeah, because we
We need to move this one here
Keisha
out.
to come on
Right.
here.
Taisha?
Taisha, where you at?
Cause this one bigger than what we can solve.
Yeah.
Taisha.
that the name I gave her?
That's the name I gave her.
Is that the name I gave her? I thought it was Takesha.
I thought it was Taisha.
No, I said Takesha. Didn't I say Takesha?
Yeah, you said Takesha. You said Takesha.
So what makes you get to decide?
Oh God, my microphone is going down my shirt. Where'd it go?
Alright, let's change topic.
It's with that 6-pack.
What 6-pack? I ain't got no 6-pack.
I know. What you doing with the
Where's
mic?
my mic?
Yep, there
There
it
it
is.
is.
With 6-pack.
Gemel Hill retweeting a video of Jalen Rose discussing how much you should be.
Was $100. I'm here to defend the sanctuary that is called barbers and beauticians. You know, so many guys and people out there think y'all gonna show up and get a fly haircut and y'all gonna spend $35. Y'all gonna go to the end of the line. Y'all gonna hit up y'all barber. They gonna send you to the voicemail. You gonna have a 1 o'clock appointment. You gonna get there at 1 o'clock and somebody gonna be sitting in the chair. So first off, the minimum you're supposed to be spending for a quality barber is $100. I'm here to defend the sanctuary that is called barbers and beauticians. You know, so many guys and people out there think y'all gonna show up and get a fly haircut and y'all gonna spend $35. Y'all gonna go to the end of the line. Y'all gonna hit up y'all barber. They gonna send you to the voicemail. You gonna have a 1 o'clock appointment. You gonna get there at 1 o'clock and somebody gonna be sitting in the chair. So first off,
Bye. First of all, bye, Felicia.
That applies to his.
Gemel
To
Hill
his,
retweeting a video of
bracket.
Jalen Rose discussing
Yeah,
how
that
much
applies
you
to
should be willing
his
to pay for a
income
haircut.
bracket.
First of all,
Because baby, if
wait,
I can
first
pay
of
extra
all,
to just show
I
up, I'm good.
And guess what? My barber been bugging because this motherfucker done went from $27 to $35.
quality barber is $100. I'm here to defend the sanctuary.
Oh,
How much you pay for a haircut? Come on, let's talk because they can't talk about it.
I can't talk about
I
it.
got boys.
I go to
No,
barber.
no.
I go to barber.
No, but they don't. The women's prices
I pay the
is
same.
lower.
No.
No, you don't.
Now how you gonna tell me what I
Because
pay?
I know. Because
Happen,
but
Jesus.
male barbers give women auntie and mama prices.
No,
Y'all don't get the
no,
same price that we pay.
No, I go right around the corner to a male barber right down this strip, and I pay the same price a male pay.
So how do you
And
know?
I'm pissed off about that because
Uh-oh.
I don't get a shave. I don't get no beard.
Shave?
I don't get,
Why don't
yeah,
you
because
get
y'all pay the same price and they trim you up.
Oh, so you pay the same price
Yeah,
without all
yeah,
of
and I
that?
got a problem with that. You don't hit a nerve.
I can tell.
You don't hit a nerve.
I can
So
tell.
yeah, I pay the same price on that same board
How do you know you pay the same price though, auntie?
because I'm sitting there next to them. I'm in the barber.
But you see anybody else pay?
Yeah, I see them pay. I ain't stupid.
so wait, when you go to the barbershop and the person that's getting up from the chair in front of you, you see how much they
Look,
pay?
I already told y'all I'm a steward, a keeper of my money. So what I do is, since I can't get trimmed up and mustache blocked, I get my shoulders massaged.
Hey.
Oh, so
and I,
you get
hold
something.
on, yeah, I get my neck massaged. You run over there and give me some oil sheen. I am a woman. So them little extras the men get with y'all purse.
Jesus.
Then this is what I'm gonna get. And that's what my barber do to me. I go right around the corner here.
Trey,
Right there, Parasite.
over here.
So, yes, I do know what goes on in the barber shop, and I hear all what the men talk about and everything else. Yeah.
No, for real.
I be the only woman up in there, and I need to get there tomorrow. But I ain't paying the damn
Come on,
$100.
be honest. Tell the truth.
I mean, from her perspective, that's what happens.
No, I'm talking about from your perspective.
As far as what goes on,
Yeah, she's not paying male prices.
I would like to say.
How he gonna make me a lie? He's gonna piss me
See,
off.
that's the thing. See what's going on, that two-way engagement right now. So you don't. So you can't.
I'm
She
doing it
said-
on purpose.
I know. I already know. $100 for a haircut. That's a little excessive, but that's the times we live in.
You pay $100 to get your haircut?
Of course not.
How much you pay?
40.
40. And what do they do for you?
You got the cut. And
Let me
then,
see your head. Take your hat
not
off.
right now.
He gonna do like
I'll
me.
take mine off.
I got you. I got you. But listen.
No, I'm just
But you
trying
just
to.
So we'll speak.
No, this is a week old, auntie.
We'll stay on
This is a
topic.
week old.
So the topic is, as far as paying that much.
Does he do your face? The point as I'm trying to get to is that does he do your face?
I have my barber. I have to direct him to do what I want to do because I'm very specific. So I
I'm
have to
asking,
show.
does he do your face?
Yes.
Okay, so how much you pay for your head and your face?
I just paying 40.
$40. That's
$40.
what he's
Right,
saying.
That's a good price.
It
So
is.
how much do you pay? Is my point that I'm trying to get to.
I paid $35 with a $5 tip.
Ooh.
$40.
But I make sure I get,
Well, a lot of barbers are charging like $80 to get haircuts.
Well, yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I want to go over there to Walmart and buy me some clippers. That's what COVID taught me.
You don't want to do your own haircut.
I do my own
No, you don't.
haircut.
You
Yes,
don't
I
wanna
do.
do
Yes,
that.
I do. Yeah, I'm on her, and I do.
Trey, bottom line, Trey, I think vanity is taking over. People are paying whatever it takes to look their best. We're so stuck on the way we look. Hear me out. So I think we've put more value on, and there is a value on because people do business with people how they
Don't
look.
be touching me.
Am I right?
Look, he drunk
Am I
right now. Now
right?
he's
Sometimes
gonna
when people they do,
Wait.
well, hear me out. You gotta hear me out. So I think people put now, is it worth that? No.
But time is
What?
money too.
Hold
If I'm gonna give you $100,
hold on. I'm just
Everybody
saying.
want to look good.
But not everybody has the money to do it, right?
That's not my problem.
See, you see the word "my." You just use yours. But then you got a lady.
Don't you want to look good?
Oh, I'm gonna do it. Here's the thing: single mom, 5, 6 kids. She got 5 boys, right?
And she be fucking the barber to get all her kids' hair done for free.
That
And guess
may-
what my barber tells me
that
that
may-
shit?
that
My
may-
barber tells me that shit all the time. My barber tells me that all the time.
So, oh my God.
He's so
They
So-
be fucking the baby mamas. They cut the
He's so
kids' hair for
nasty.
free.
But you know
Right.
what?
That's another subject.
That's
though.
another subject. And a woman got to do what a woman got to do.
See?
Now,
Now,
they
you
got
just-
her to give him $100. She better give him some shit. That's
y'all
$500.
are
Boom,
bugging out.
boom, bam. This page over the.
Uh-oh. Have y'all ever been to or seen Rihanna perform ever?
Harold wants some.
Are you gonna put your own? No. Have y'all ever seen Rihanna perform ever?
No, I've never seen her perform.
Okay,
ever.
so let me tell you what Rihanna's performance is like. It's a bunch of. First of all, Rihanna cannot sing and she can't dance. So the whole time Rihanna's concert is going on, all you see is Rihanna. She might do this one time.
Okay.
That's it. Then she'll go down off the stage. She'll pop up over here and float down, right? And then everything is going on behind her. She ain't doing shit. There might be a helicopter come land on the stage. A Bentley might come out from the back. She'll get in and get out the other side.
That what she do every show though?
Yeah.
Oh
she
my
don't
God.
do nothing. Rihanna, I'm sorry, girl. I love you. I love your music. But baby, I want to see what this show, non-show, is going to look like. Because everybody dances
But who
to
else
her.
performing though?
so did you enjoy it?
Right, so watch this.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to be the
Oh, is this her
verification of what I
performance?
said.
This is her performance.
I didn't see it. Y'all know I don't do Super Bowl.
This is the verification of what I said. Oh, this is what this was.
Yeah.
I just farted. I'm gonna wipe it away. It's not that it's gonna be a bunch of dancers. She ain't gonna do shit. And she ain't even speaking to the microphone. She ain't even talking to the mic.
I just want to say that Savage line, she ain't got to.
I do love this song though. This song is
It's a good song.
I do like this song.
I love it.
Yeah.
P&D wrote it, by the way.
Who wrote
Well, you wasn't far off the point.
So was Aki right? Or was Aki right?
it? Aki was right.
Aki was right.
Yes, everybody can admit to it. I was right that Rihanna was just gonna wind up a little bit. I'm taking your advice. I'm not gonna get up and whine again. I'm just gonna sit here.
Well, I thought the whole Super Bowl entertainment was awful. That's my opinion. I thought Miss Shirley could have did the black national anthem much soulful.
You
I
like Shirley Rouse's rendition of the Black National Anthem?
No,
I didn't hear it. Can we play it? Because I didn't hear it. I missed it.
no.
We can play that after the show.
Keith Sweat,
You can
Babyface,
play it.
whoever performed that, that was awful. Now the little deaf girl, she was.
Oh, I heard everybody
She
loved
took
her.
over the show. She was a highlight
The
of the
deaf girl.
entertainment, in my point of view. The rest of they paid them folks millions of thousands of dollars to do. They could have gave that to the cancer victims and the homeless folks and the veterans. They could have saved that money and I could have performed.
She
Yeah,
said, and I could have performed.
I could have performed. All right.
I mean, that's a mess.
But that's my point of view on it. But last year was on chart. Year before that was on chart.
That was what, the Snoop Dogg? Yeah, right? I ain't gonna lie, I had to turn in for that halftime show.
That was on money. That had everybody up on the seat.
Okay.
This Super Bowl, it was hot man.
I don't really have nothing else.
You don't have one.
I'm cool. I'm good though. I'm good.
God damn, because I'm burning up. I know you gonna
That's that Ray.
Oh God.
That's that
Y'all see
Ray.
Y'all see Ray J trying to sell his Raycon
Right.
headphones and shit like they the bomb.
What happened?
We'll play that later.
I don't know your name again.
Ron.
My brain is fucked up. Your name is Ron?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're gonna do like they do on the Black Eagle. Next week I'm gonna bring my jar and every
The NBA All-Star Game was this past
I don't know
weekend.
about this.
I do.
Many say it was the worst All-Star event in the history of mankind.
Wow.
But little Mac McClung, saved the slam dunk contest with a series of incredible dunks. Can white men jump?
Can white men do?
Here he goes. Eddie putting on the handle.
You know, that's something I usually watch is All-Star. I didn't watch
Here he
it.
goes.
Especially Slam
Eddie
Dunk
putting on the
contest.
handle.
That white man can jump.
No, he can't. I didn't even look at it.
So what's your question, Trey? What's your question?
Y'all know I'm not even gonna talk about this.
Let's talk about the NBA All-Star.
Can we have some water, please, sir?
No, Trey don't be giving out nothing. If I could get a cup of ice,
He's
you
special.
can't get no water.
I take some cold water.
I can't get it right now.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the All-Star game was a complete shell of itself. No defense, no competitiveness. It was an exhibition game. It looked like a what was the game called back in the Globetrotters? Just playing,
It did. I saw that on TV.
So I'm not to say I'm ashamed of these athletes are getting, but if I'm somebody that came to see some competition and paid $1,000 for that ticket, I'm highly pissed.
Wait,
Now,
$1,000 ticket to see what?
the All-Star game.
All-Star game.
And you know what? I think that's expensive.
There were more than that. There were more than
Beyonce's
that.
ticket is $1,000, and I think that ticket is cheap.
What ticket was $1,000? Because everyone that I saw that bought her tickets and screenshotted it, they paid like $300.
No, it's more
Yeah,
than that.
there's the nosebleed.
No, they were not in the nosebleeds. They
But
were
guess
like in
what?
the middle.
Guess what? $300 is
That's
super
all in
cheap for
here.
Beyonce tickets.
I don't know. You know, I'm not a
so I don't
Beyonce
know.
fan.
You need-
So
Right, I ain't paying nobody
Yes, to this person?
$500.
I'll go see like maybe. I'll go look.
What do you
I
want
would go pay to see Layla. I need to see her live. I need to.
You want me to send a
I need to
text
hear that
message
woo live.
Just say you.
I can't
Oh,
do it.
gotcha,
I can't
gotcha.
even humanly
So this is
possible
one of the
sing like Layla, so I wouldn't even try.
Yeah,
They actually
After the game said it was the worst
Shy,
basketball
that's
game you'd
FBA.
ever seen.
I don't know shit about
Is there
basketball.
any fixing of the All-Star game, or do you think it really matters?
There's always money talks. So I mean, the more incentives, I think guys will take it seriously, more seriously. With that being said, it was super fun.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Complaints.
This nigga looking like Corella Deville and
I
shit.
honestly think it needs to be fixed, but if they want that, I think they for sure do it.
Why he looking like Corella Deville?
So do you think the players are kind of out of touch, considering he's wearing a $1,000 fur coat?
No, but they
Is
been on
the
camera.
fur coat really $1,000? Because they be
Yeah.
getting a whole week like a motherfucker. Like those chains that they wear is not all the money. They be. Let me tell you something. They be the Pakistanians and those motherfuckers. They be railing these motherfuckers for real.
Out of
That
touch.
come more than $1,000.
Out of touch.
That code is not.
Do I think they're out of
If
touch?
it's real.
It's not even chinchilla.
Right. If it's real.
It's not real.
Yeah, are
I'm
they
gonna
out of
go
touch?
use the restroom real quick.
They're out of touch when it comes to certain things. Absolutely, yes. But what else are you gonna have? You give a 20-year-old that never had anything, and suddenly he has
Stupidity.
suddenly he has $8 million, access to $8 million, like popularity out of this world. Like, what do you think? So of course they're gonna be out of touch. They're gonna do the things that they never could do their whole lives. So you give somebody who couldn't afford a meal $8 million, yeah, of course they're gonna be out of touch. You know, to be real with it, I know some of them, of course. But to the core of things, you know, that's they don't have. We were talking about money as far as a relationship with money. We don't have a good relationship with money, right? So you're gonna blow it. You're gonna do crazy things like that,
with it,
right? You're gonna go buy a $4,000 belt. You're gonna go buy a $10,000 jacket because you don't have a good relationship with money.
Right. And he don't value it.
You see what I'm saying? It has no value. Actually, it has no value, right?
Well,
We put the value on things. We run Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and all them up, and these people don't want us to have it, but we buy it.
Yeah.
We buy it more. So that right there tells us that we out of touch. Absolutely. To answer that question, I don't want to, you know.
And then I look at it as different, and I know, I don't even know this in kids, but just in general, you get those rookies and they get paid X amount of dollars, and like they're young, and you know, and you would think that they would like somebody invest them to long term how to work their money. You don't have a relationship with their money.
Yeah.
But some of the parents of these kids, they're young too. So you think in the drive you got a 23-year-old, his mom might not be no more than 45.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then she done struggled to get him and all the other kids to this point. So he's the light.
Mm-hmm.
But she don't have enough knowledge in her money-wise to direct her child.
What can she teach
Not
him?
all of them,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying some. You know, majority. That's what we're talking about. You know. And so now he's talking about, you get a house, and you get a house, and you get a car. Hell, if everybody getting everything, you ain't got nothing left. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You ain't nothing left.
Absolutely.
Now, I ain't saying don't take care of your mama now.
Well, I think most people
Take care of
will.
your mama.
I mean, you look at sports itself. They breed on kids who are come from single parent homes. They actually did a poll of the kids who have single parent homes are better in sports.
That drive.
Why do you think so?
Well, so if I'm in the ghetto, right? Now, I'm not saying everybody, because if their dad's there helping, your dad's a coach, or your mom is a coach, you know what I mean? You strive to, you know, you're going to be better by that time taken by your parent. But so if I'm from a place, Ghettoville, USA, right? I'm from the Bronx, New York, right? I'm from wherever. And I don't have anything, but I see these people doing that, whatever. So I'll do whatever it takes to be that way. Right? So I'm going to do the extra little things that I have to do. And then, you know, these folks see you, they'll take a liking to you. Right? They'll let you join the AAU team. Hey, let little Jimmy come live with me. And then folks, you know, hey, don't worry about it. I got him. You know, they see what's coming. They see what's coming. 75% of all the major sports are made up of black people. You do know that.
Well, yes, we know that.
Right? So who's making the money? Who's making them make money?
Right, the white man. That's what my son had.
You understand?
My son had to teach me. And I'm like, these people ain't worth this kind of money. And Trey said, he said, well, Mama, the people that own the teams, they making 5 times this amount of
those
money.
are pennies that they're making compared to what they're making.
Playing what they paying.
But they need them in order to make the money.
Make the money.
Right?
Yeah.
So
they get just a small scale of the money.
Pennies on the dollar.
Pennies on the dollar.
It's pennies on the dollar. Yeah. So Trey, bottom line, that's what it's about. But the dunk contest, the little kid, Mac McClung, he did well. But that's because everybody else kind of don't care about it no more. You know, it's an exhibition. And he came to win. He did a 540. Kudos to him, man.
Authorities. Nice.
What's that?
Yeah, he's in the G League too.
Yeah, and that right there got him to join the NBA. That right there. He's okay. He's not he can jump, but he's okay.
Oh, so you went and got some water
You
for
went in my refrigerator.
No.
and you didn't bring none of us any water.
You went in my refrigerator without asking.
No, don't leave, please don't leave.
Help me, Jesus. Help me.
So
Help me to hold up. Got water over there in the refrigerator over there.
This is not even cold.
Shame. See that? You need to have some kids. Okay, good. I'm waiting for me.
All right, it's time to dim the lights.
Alrighty.
Take turns picking a color and give your closing remarks.
Ooh.
We gonna go with green. Money. All right, so Facebook selling verified accounts. I think that is very interesting. It could be very lucrative, especially if you have a verified account and that account has a group. I've seen a girl buy a Facebook group, and I've seen her make almost $1 million off of. I think she paid $5,000 for this Facebook group. So, I mean, I don't know if it's really ethical or how they, anybody else feels about it, but we'll see how it goes.
Keep in mind, you can pick any topic you want to.
Okay.
The one you have.
Well,
Any topic you want to.
I want to talk about those cheese.
Pick a color.
Red. Well, I got some folks that I love on them cheese. Mahomes, Kelsey, Cold Stone Jones, number 95. Y'all counted us out. But my man Mahomes with one leg, starting from the Jaguar, came back and kicked everybody ass with one bad foot. Don't count us out, because we are the
Tomahawk chop.
cheese. What's your color?
Brown.
Brown.
Hey.
Work. You see me do the work. You see me do the work.
I don't want to.
Okay, don't get work that.
Rihanna's
I ain't got nothing on you, baby.
I love Rihanna. She does everything, and I think she's totally amazing. I think that she's worth every dime that she's worth. And she deserves every dime that she's worth. And I believe that Rihanna is every woman's dream.
Every woman's dream.
Yeah.
She ain't my fucking dream. I'm gonna put some money in the jar. Cause she ain't none of my dream.
Why not?
I don't dream about women, baby. And I definitely gonna dream about.
No, he's talking about the life she lives and her lifestyle, and the fact that she's a billionaire and she got somebody that loves her.
Well, he needs to clear that up, because I
thought it was clear when I said it.
No.
Duh.
Anyways, it's okay.
She understood it.
All right, Blue. Slam Dunk Contest / All-Star. Bottom line, the kids, this generation, I can't say they don't care about it as much. They care about making an All-Star because it looks good on their resume. As far as watching the game, nobody really cares anymore. But if you incentivize them, maybe they'll care more. Our generation played more intensely. They cared more. This generation cares more about the likes, being there, the likes and lights. So bottom line, I don't think they care as much as they used to. Doesn't seem like it.
I don't agree with that. There's a lot of dope ass athletes out there that are really killing the game right now.
All right, Aki, you gonna go ahead and close the show out?
You want me to close it out?
Yep, hurry up.
Well, guess what, everybody? It was great seeing everybody here tonight. I love everybody that's here at the table. Nicole Johns, who hooked me up, where I'm going to be able to make more money. Auntie/mama right here. And my new brother right here, my Morehouse brother, that's going to help me. Damn wrong? Damn. Listen, that's gonna help me get my shit together because guess what? I'm gonna run for mayor of Live Oak, Texas, and I'm really gonna make it happen. And I thank you, Trey, for this opportunity for all of us to come here. I think it's great. We had our test show 2 weeks ago. Now we have our real show. Hopefully we're gonna keep doing it every week, every Tuesday night. And guess what? You can go ahead and start the show at 6 o'clock and let us walk in late. I think that's a dope ass idea. I just think that we should each have a song that we walk in on because I want a song. Bye y'all. Good night.
I'm still around and I'm like, bitch, better have my money.